You are an elaborate memory of a once upon a time, happily ever after kind of dream, of what endless determination toward forward progress really means, and I am lost in descriptions of you given by others with high admirations and high cheekbones. They say you went to college and stayed home to be a mother. You even left to fight for your country. Damn, you were a celebrity by the stories created about your history. Well, wouldn't you believe it? Someone told me the other day that she was just another around-the-way girl with many notches on her belt, little room left for self-esteem or self-respect, but y'all know they gonna say what they say, but it don't matter. Your stomach got fatter because of procreation or procrastination. The bruises on your knees could have been caused by sucking D or praying to my man G's, but y'all know they gonna say what they say, but it don't matter. You had dreams of being president of the United States, now you work behind the counter serving dinner plates in a paper bag. Cash and checks that barely provide enough sustenance to make your pants fit tight. But from where I sit, they look alright to me. See, they say you got on welfare because that's all you're worth, and they say you left your kids to be free from restrictions and domestic duties and responsibilities, not to serve your country. You know, they say, don't say what they say, but it don't matter. Your pants may not fit like they used to, and your life may not be going the way you want it to. That empty frame hanging on the wall where your college diploma should be, but isn't because of activities that bring babies. So you know they're going to say what they say, but it don't matter. You misunderstood your purpose and used your body for sex, coming in second best, gaining mounds of labels and discontentment from the prescriptions you now take because of the attention you so craved. STD is not the title to a video game. So you know they're going to say what they say, but it don't matter. Now come on, dry those tears falling down. I mean, many lives have been lost before they begun. Maybe this time it would have been a daughter or a son. My father's times watched, the procedure went quick, but you heard the heartbeat coming from it right before they suctioned it. You threw away the night of a passionate mistake, a procedure that could have been prevented by the restraint of using birth control. You feel your heart stone cold as you become consumed by should have, would haves, and maybes, a young woman with angels for babies, and you hate yourself for it. But you know they don't say what they say, but it don't matter. You now wear depression as a business suit, using it as an excuse for your outward appearance, hoping that with your inward pain will turn an outward gain of sympathy, hoping someone will notice and come rescue you. You don't want this bottle of Vicodin to consume you, and what about that pint of alcohol you drink too? No one wants to hear about how many times he violated you. It happened when you were in high school, and it was probably all your fault too. How dare you walk around with eyes that seduce the old and young at heart, without understanding the intentions of those with rancid thoughts. That scar still burns deeply, doesn't it? Branded on you for the world to see, so they can laugh, kick and push you, but never helping you up, queen. Take my hand. Understanding is all you need. But you know they gonna say what they say. Sleepless dreamer, look at me. Life may not be going the way you thought it should be, so wipe the dust off your shoulders and dirt off your knees. Scars exist for the world to see. Because even though we fall down, we all have the opportunity to learn the lessons of the artwork the world left behind by life's misery. But you know they're going to say what they say, but it don't matter. Share your story for the rest of the world. Be a scar for some other little girl and redefine what that means, because a girl that's been scarred creates a woman that's seen. The good, bad, ugly, and in between. And there's going to be naysayers that don't understand what you're trying to do, but they're the ones that might need to hear your testimony more than you.
That's right.
Because you all know they're going to say what they say. People going to talk regardless of how hard you pray, and it's easier to retaliate than look the other way. And you might from time to time want to slap the shit out of somebody in their face, but keep your mind and your purpose. And again, I say, it don't matter. And it was then that I realized that sometimes we are our own worst enemy, and they was I looking back at me. Self-discovery silently writing my way toward my destiny, poetically.